Why do you make art?
Why do I make art? Because it's fun. Just because it's fun. It's what I like to do. Everyone's got a passion, and that's printmaking especially is the one thing in life which gets the biggest emotional response from me. I am working with Andrew Smith, formerly of 107, down in Poole, editioning artists' work, professionally editioning other people's work and getting inside their head is, I guess, just as fun. We work with the artists to produce an art, a print, a drawing, a mixed media, whatever the artist chooses, and we work in collaboration with the artist and the gallery to produce a work which then becomes a multiple. Not duplicates, never duplicates. I know editioning kind of I guess you think that each piece must be identical, and they do in theory, but as long as they have the same emotional feeling. You can make it like identical, or you can tweak little bits here and there, and have that slight variation of play, which is feeding back into why you do it or why I do it. You can have that fun, especially when you work with an artist who allows you to tweak little bits here and there and have little flashes of colour, and then permits you to experiment within their world and within their palette and within their plates.
Do you have a favourite technique?
Favourite technique? Woodcut for me. That's kind of when all the cogs started correctly turning, I think, in my practice, I guess, in my work and whatever. Like that's especially like towards the end of uni. It's kind of where I ended up, and that was the eureka.
Yeah.
Need to carry on with this.
What ideas, interests, or concepts inspire your work when you're doing it for yourself?
Feeling, cathartic process, and I think kind of slight inspiration, I guess, from books and images that I've seen, which are kind of like maybe subliminally there, and catch my eye, and like it's been a couple of years since uni, moved on from that kind of institution of everything, and then working how it is in the professional world and whatever, and how decisions are made purely how you want them to be made at uni, but I found a lot of the time you have to just justify these reasons with writing and reading up just stuff which gets in the, like, that's my barrier, and that's the one thing I just kind of want to just punch down and just go like, go away, like, you just do it because you want to do it, deal with it, then you start to pick it apart afterwards. I want to go with it, and I want to feel that frustration of not liking something, doing it and going, well, that's crap, why did I do that, and then doing it again and doing it better, and go trying this and trying that, trying this mark, and what does this mark do, and if I wipe a plate down in this way, what will it do? I don't know, I guess talking about the last work that I did, that was based on a book and a landscape from my imagination, so that was kind of purely, I did a mock SketchUp, and then just started carving away into a piece of wood, and then kind of changed it as I went along. So it was, you started with an idea and a thought, and then feeling finished it, and that's what took over, and it's like,
and did it start from the book?
That's where it goes. It starts from the book.
Inspiration.
Yeah. Crystal World. And the book's a dystopian novel. Maybe even novella, I was quite sure. But just kind of like my perception of a crystal world in a way, kind of like what kind of landscape would I like to see? You know, it's one which isn't too far away from kind of, it was like a valley, mountain landscape, river, and probably not proportionally accurate.
What would you say your app practice says about you then?
What does it say about me? It says, regardless of my grumpiness, I can be patient and thoughtful and just aware, I think, and observant. But I don't know if they're reflections of me. There's all the things which printmaking does for me.
What have you noticed about yourself in the process of?
Oh, I'm anal. So anal. That, like, I don't like making mistakes, and I don't think I make many mistakes when I audition, when I really get into it and I get that flow and I get my momentum and I get, that rhythm. Like, if I make a mistake, I just get angry. Like, it's just like, it's infuriating, and you're just like, damn it, what a waste. What a waste. I know I can do better. Why did that just, stupid mistake, like a thumbprint, or like a slight bruising, or, you accidentally crease the paper or something daft, or, just little things.
What's your definition of success?
Happiness. Be happy. Happiness is best shared. And whatever you're doing, as long as you enjoy what you're doing, what's the point in doing anything otherwise?
What makes you happy?
My girlfriend, she'll kill me if it wasn't that first. And then printmaking.
Cool.
And beer and discussions and talking, ideas and sharing.
What's the biggest influence on your work today?
Process, I think. I don't think that a specific text or image or quote or whatever is or artist specifically has made me do what I want to do what I do, because that's not what drives me or what gets me buzzing when I'm printmaking. And seeing how is that done? And asking yourself those questions. Say if you're in a gallery and you see a print or an art, and you're just like, how's that done? Can I touch it? I'm going to touch it. I want to see if that's plastic. It's plastic? Might not be plastic. Might be something else. I don't know. Oh, I'm going to touch it. I need to see. Oh no, how? How can I apply? How can I understand and try and get to that? But that's always how I've thought. Is I just want to know. I just want to know how that's done and how. I don't want the same thing. I might want the same thing. I don't really want the same thing, but I just want to know how it's done. So I've got that option in the future to go, ha! That's how that's done. And now I guess professionally, if an artist comes up to me, us, whatever, and says, I would like this kind of mark. I want this particular detail. And I go, okay, you want to head down this direction. Example.
You mentioned feelings drive a lot of things, right?
Yeah, marks, I think, especially, printmaking is mark making. And mark making is an expression, yeah. I don't know, how do you make your mark? Physically.